Hello, hello. So listen, guys, if your career was your body, how fit would it be right now? Would it be, strong, flexible, energized, or would you be all out of puff, feeling a bit stiff and sort of like stuck in doing the same old routine? Well, I kind of think careers like bodies need conditioning. The world of work has shifted dramatically, so hybrid working, AI, new tech, new expectations. What used to be a sure path now looks more like a maze. And even the most successful people can start to feel like they've outgrown the career that they once loved. I mean, when we think about exercise and bodies, back in the day, it was Jane Fonda doing aerobics. Where's aerobics now? And we're all on like reformer Pilates. I don't think that was around then, was it? I don't know. Anyway, I digress because we're really thinking about careers. So if your career is feeling a little bit out of puff, or you're feeling a bit old and unflexible, or muscles are feeling stiff, etc., it doesn't mean that you have failed. It means that you're evolving. So listen, I think it's always useful to do a quick career fitness check. So what do I mean by that? Number one is flexibility. It's going to be it's so important. 'Twas ever thus, flexibility, but more and more in times of unprecedented change, the ability to be flexible is super important. So this means, can you adapt to new tools? Can you adapt to new ideas? Can you adapt to new ways of working? Or are you clinging on to what used to work? The second thing is strength. Do you feel capable and confident in what you offer right now? What problems are you solving? Why do people need you? The third one is stamina. Does your work energize you? Or is it draining your batteries faster than you can recharge? So stamina, flexibility, strength, stamina. And finally, alignment. Do your values match the direction of your work and the culture you're in? And if you answered not really to any of those, flexible, strength, stamina, alignment, then it's probably time to do something different, try a different form of exercise, time to stretch. So here are 3 simple ways that I think you can get career fit or improve your career fitness. Number 1 is to learn something new. Learn something new. And I think AI, technology skills, they're kind of like cybersecurity, whatever. Those are the obvious ones. But also it might be, who knows what it might be? It might be something very, very human focused, things that only humans can do. So learn something new. Pick a skill that excites you, or pick a skill that you've got no idea about. Not just one that kind of you think, oh, well, I better do that. It kind of makes sense for me to do that. Think laterally. So I think it's often curiosity that, for me, definitely, that has opened new doors. Number two, reconnect with your network. You will have met, when I say network, I mean the community that you have built up, the ecosystem that you have built up over the years. And ask people what they see as your greatest strengths, not just defined by the roles that you've been in, but what are your greatest strengths? I mean, I remember being slightly offended because one of my old bosses said I was great, but probably in the wrong job. And I was like, what the heck? I've just done this job for like 4 years. But now I know what they meant. I'm probably much more suited to this than what I was in before. Anyway, so reconnect with your network. Ask people what they think are your greatest strengths, and prepare to listen. So you'll often spot, I think, patterns that you've been too close to notice. So what are they? And number 3, audit your week. Notice what gives you energy, what drains it. Notice what really lights you up, feels purposeful, or what feels like a drag. Notice, I was going to try and come up with something about crunches and all of that kind of thing. I can't think of anything right now. Crunches and all that kind of thing, that exercise that really, really might be hard work when you're doing it, but just think about what is the satisfaction you get at the end of it. Yeah. So your future direction, I think, is hiding in the data that comes from all of that. So career fitness, I think, is not really about panic pivoting. I mean, it's not easy to do anyway. So panic pivoting is easier said than done. But I think it is about staying agile, open-minded. It's about staying relevant. Relevant. So that means you've got to think about what is relevant today, not kind of what are the exercises I used to exercise what are the muscles I used to exercise in the old days. Yeah. So it's about staying agile, relevant, and ready. So guys, I'm going to be doing an online workshop coming up, and it's free for anybody who wants to attend. I'm going to be talking about this whole thing. How do you get career future fit? How do you pivot? How do you create a portfolio? What does the future hold? So if you want to join, click in the link in this post, or find it on my website, fasttracktoFearless.com. If you know that you're ready for your next chapter, but you're not sure where to start, then it's perfect for you. Yeah. Okay. So my company is called Fast Track to Fearless, and that is really a big part of that is really building in the self-belief and confidence that you need for whatever comes next. Hope to see you soon. Bye.